What's going on, body bags? Andrew here, back at you with week 215, I want to say it is. 215 is my guess. So this week I'm going to bring you a film that I don't believe has been done before, at least I hope hasn't, and that is a 1996 film that is called The Craft. I just picked this up the other day for dirt cheap, and this is one of those ones where I was just... somehow this film slipped by the cracks. This is a 90s film that kind of feels like that Scream era type film, though it was released months before it. It was released more at the beginning of the year than Scream. So it's an interesting thing with this film. It stars Nev Campbell and Robin Tunney, is it? Robin Tunney and Fairuza Balk. Fairuza Balk was, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She was Vicky Valancourt from, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, The Waterboy, Bobby Boucher, and of course Nev Campbell stars as, Sidney Prescott at the end of the year in Scream. But yeah, this takes place. A girl named Sarah, who's played by Robin Tunney, moves to this small town, goes to this private Catholic school, and is an outcast naturally. And she befriends these three other outcasts of the school, whom practice witchcraft. And it's kind of a delving into there. They master their craft, and it is called The Craft because the craft is the witch term for learning your spells and potions and things like that. I am a big fan, as you say. I go to school and study religions, and witchcraft, paganism, has always fascinated me, just because of its multifaceted dimensions to it. And this really does a good job. Because in horror films, the only time where you hear about witches are when it's being used for the bad. Suspiria, The Witch. Anytime you hear of a witch, it's automatically negative. And that's not really reality. Witchcraft is used for good and for evil, just the same as any other religious tradition, or humans in general use anything for good and for evil. That's the interesting thing. Now, this film is pretty well made. The acting is, it's a teen film. It's solid for a teen film. There's nothing spectacular, but it's okay. It passes it. And also, Skeet Ulrich is in this from, Scream as well. You get a lot of, this is very much... this is the year Scream comes out. This does not have a Scream feel, as in, how, in the chase scenes, there's, this booming music, and it's very adrenaline-paced. This one definitely is more slower paced, much more of a drama horror. It very, very much, the horror doesn't come until much, much later into the film. But, of course, witchcraft and stuff, you're dealing with horror-esque type stuff. And, you feel for these characters. You really have... I really like all of them. I honestly was coming in massively high on this film until the final 20 minutes of the film. I was like, I really don't like this. It really ruined some of the love that I had for this film. But... I don't know. But to me, I'm still coming in pretty high. My technical score for this film is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. Now, this could go up with rewatches, but yeah, it's going to do it. The 8.5 out of 10, really solid watch. It's a must watch for horror fans, and this is one of those ones where people always shit on the 90s, but they have some gems like this, and of course Scream and all of those ones that came after, I absolutely love. And, there's lots of hits in there. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And, we'll see you in a couple days with another review. Next week for another review. Be checking in for Derek's review tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Peace.